Okay, my wife does not like the Harley mirrors on the right side. It says because they're convex, slightly convex, and when you look in your mirror, it makes them appear. The appearance is distorted. Anyway, so she found some mirror. She found some mirrors that do not have the objects may be closer. They're just straight view mirrors, and they're a lot bigger too, which is nice. I mean, bigger this way. So I'm going to be putting these on my wife's bike, and I have a little thing I'm going to put on my bike. Let me show you where it's going. Right here. I have never understood why they would face electronics, something as delicate as an ignition, up. It makes no sense. See this? That's covered, and it makes no sense not to cover that. A little bit of rain and your ignition is screwed, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do, this first. And let's see here. I need this is only gonna take me a couple of seconds. And let me show you what it is. Basically, it's spring loaded, and you replace all that with this here. So let me get my tripod set up, and I'll show you how to pop all that off of there. All right, I'm gonna try to stay out of the way as much as I can. Just this thing pops off. You just got to get something under the edge and pop it off. Comes right off. Then there's two screws. You got to pull them screws up. Oh, look at that. One has been so bunged up that, geez, I don't know if I'm going to get that off. Let me try to get this one off first. Oh, good Lord, it come out. I was surprised. That's not the first screw I've come across that's been so freaking bunged up, but what do you expect from somebody that would wash this with a scouring pad instead of a sponge with soap on it? All right. I don't know if you can, let me hold this up close. You see, that's supposed to be a Phillips head there. Talk about screwing up some threads. All right, this comes with a little gasket. Now I'm gonna get these in the holes here, and then I'll open it up. All right, that's just an 1/8 inch. And it's got thread sealant on it, so that's a good thing. All right, good deal. Simple, easy, quick fix. I'll show you what else I have, but I got to sit down to show you that. So let me get these socked down a little tighter. Okay, on to the next project. This is the next project, my wife's mirrors, but I want to show you what else I've got, which is a bit of a larger project. I'm replacing my black switches with chrome. These switches pop off, but this is a little bit more, I gotta be a little more careful. And when I stand, my hand shakes, so I'm gonna have to drag my stool over here so I can sit here and carefully, very carefully, because there's parts in here that you have to be careful, don't come out when you pop these switches out. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or not. Do that on both sides. And yeah, I'll know. But that's one project I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna look at these and see, so they give you multiple choices for bolts to hold them on. See how that's different lengths. And I'll know in a minute. I'm gonna read these and see which works for this motorcycle. We'll be right back. My wife is she's excited about her chrome because she just, while I'm in the middle of doing this, she texted me to see if they fit. So I run these the shortest bolts all the way into the end of the threads. And I'm gonna hold them up here to the handlebar and see if it's gonna be, and I don't think it will be thick enough. So let me go to the, you see where that's at? Hold on 1 second. So the longer ones are probably what I'm gonna need. Let me go put them in. All right, these are the longer ones. And keep in mind, I got about 1/8 of an inch that's gonna be took up between these two washers. So let me roll on over here. You know what? I think they're very, very close. I think what I'm gonna do, see, I wanna use as many threads in here as possible, and I think what I'm gonna do is knock about 1/8 of an inch off of these bolts and just make them be the right ones, because they're a little too long, and looks like they're probably right at 1/8 of an inch long. So I'm gonna knock a little bit off the ends of these on my grinder. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna use my disc because I have better control over how much I cut off. So I'll do one, but I'm gonna do both of them. And then I am gonna put them on my grinder and grind a nice taper on them. Noise alert. Well, battery dead. 1 second. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and charge this. Oh yeah. What a mess. Do the other one. find a pair of gloves because these are going to be hot. I'll be right back. All right, now this is really going to be a noise alert. This is a very loud machine. And you know what? This is a very, very old grinder. I've had this thing probably 26 or 27 years. All right, here we go. Noise alert. And all I'm going to do is just chamfer the edge. Thread these to make sure they're going to thread okay. All right, that is bottomed out. So let me go ahead and do the other one. Obviously, I'm wrong about this being bottomed out. I still got a ½ inch to go. So I'm going to back this up and have a look at these threads. I do not want to screw these threads up. Let me make sure this set screws out. Yeah, there's a set screw on the back side of this. Once you get them in there, you do that set screw. Yeah, well, let me shut you off while I screw with this and use bad words. All right, I had to put it in a vise to back it out, and I didn't quite have it cleaned up good enough, so I cleaned the bolt back up, and then I run a tap down inside just to make sure that I had not screwed up the threads, and I didn't. They were okay. So we're taking the old mirrors off. I'm going to set this on the workbench or else I'll drop it. Yeah, these are quality mirrors everywhere except
the bolt. This bolt will be rusty in no time at all. Okay. We got a lock washer. We're gonna slide that up in here. And then we got a star washer. And we will know in a second if these fit. Okay, they fit. Let me get my Allen wrench. Those are gonna look nice. Yep. What I'm doing is putting the mirror, the arm here, in line with the handlebars, actually in line with the plane of this here. I think that's about right. My wife, I won't tighten these super hard until she comes down here and gets them adjusted to her liking. And then there's a set screw back here, and there's a couple of screws up here. And once you get the mirrors set, you tighten everything up and they won't vibrate loose. All right, let's do the next one. I gotta move the handlebars. Oh. All right. Almost at my standing limit. Boy, these really are pretty mirrors. I hope she likes them. All right. All right, that's as tight as I'm going to tighten it right now. I'm going to get my wife down here, have her sit on the bike, and adjust them where she likes them, and then I'm going to tighten them down. We'll be right back. Okay, I called my wife. She's coming down to the garage, so we got a couple minutes before everybody's got to look busy. She hates slackers. So let me tell you what kind of mirrors they are. They're very well-made mirrors. My only complaint is the bolts that go up in here. They're not stainless or chromed, and they will rust. They will. So, okay. Oh, it's their Kuryakyn. That's what I meant to do. Large magnum mirrors with flat glass. See, that's what she was wanting, was flat glass. Okay. What the hell are these? Who knows? Alrighty. I'll turn you back on when she gets here and sits on her bike and oohs and ahs over her beautiful mirrors. One more thing. Someone, a friend of mine, put $50 on my PayPal and called it my Chrome account. And I just wanted to say thank you. It paid for that, including shipping. Isn't that beauty, miss? Oh, I got a fingerprint on it. Jeez, never ends. The polishing never ends. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. We'll wait till she gets here. Is that my jacket? That's not my jacket, is it? Hello, good boy.
This tree right here
Yeah.
has a lot of dead limbs on
Okay.
it. I don't know if they're over this or not, but there's one right there.
Okay.
So, just saying.
So, just generally, I know you can't adjust them, perfectly until you're out driving, but just get them generally where you want them, including, now I've got them tightened down, but if you want to twist the whole arms out or in, let me know. I got to loosen them up just a little bit for you to do that. But
Oh, my knees.
they're very well made.
Well, they're Kuryakyn. I mean, they're okay, like way too. I'm looking at the ground.
Oh, okay, well, you can tilt the mirrors.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even, adjusted them at all. I just got them bolted on.
I'm trying to look where
I'm gonna
I'm not in the mirror.
loosen one side up, just. Good Lord. Hold on. 1 second. I'll be back.
This is probably as close as I can get it until I'm actually moving.
Okay, so they're not far off? Is that right?
Yeah, they're not.
Okay,
They're
well then
not.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock there's a set screw back here. So I'm gonna tighten these up good and tighten that set screw up. And then whenever you figure out where exactly you want them, I'll tighten up these screws on the back.
They're pretty probably as close. Okay, I want all this chrome. Take this off and spray paint it. Spray paint this.
You're talking big bucks, son.
Okay, spray paint it
Teal.
yeah, this color.
Okay.
And we will be good to go.
So that's close, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna
I think
tighten
so.
everything,
Okay.
everything except these.
Okay, I'm moving and my feet are slippery, so
okay.
you gotta move out of the way.
Oh, look what you've done to your shoes. What do we call that?
Can't say that on YouTube.
You can't say that on YouTube. Or in public, for that matter.
I have comfortified my shoes.
Yeah, that's not what we say.
Comfortified.
Okay, lay you by. I'm gonna finish this.
All right, Breezy, come on.
Okay, she's gone. Everybody can relax and sit down and go back to watching videos. So that's what they look like. They appear to be very well made and really nicely chromed. And that is my only complaint, is them cheap little, well, not cheap, but they'll rust. And I'm gonna wait till we get on the road and she makes the final adjustments to her mirrors. I'm just gonna bring this with me. This is Allen wrenches, and this is where I need to, what I've done is tighten the inside one and loosen the outside one, because it's easier to get to the outside, and I'll be able to get to it with this. Okay, well, that's it for today. I'm going to, we have major wind and really major wind warnings. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing. And I got a dead limb hanging right over. Jeez. Who knows what the day holds. We got you know, major, when you don't get a lot of wind, 40, 45 mile an hour winds is enough to, you know, knock limbs out of trees and blow trees over that are not used to that kind of wind. And we'll likely lose electricity. And I'm gonna go start my generator and just make sure it's gonna crank and everything while we have electricity. So if I do need to charge the battery, I can do that. All this is for sale, including that Softail seat, a muffler off a Honda Fury / State Line. I got a windshield up on top of there in that white bag that came off of my bike. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like brand new, except it's too low. The top of it hit me right in the middle of my eyesight, right where I look through, you know? So, nothing new here. Let me go work on my generator a little bit. And Tuesday, we have a ride coming up Tuesday. And if anybody's local and want to go for a ride, about 10:15 here in Wascom, there's a spring market on Highway 80. It's a Brookshire's spring market. We're going to meet there, and I've already posted on Facebook. And there seems like there's a couple people interested. So I don't want to mess with my switches until after that ride, because I've already posted it. And if I screw something up, I don't want to have to cancel the ride. So after the ride is over, then I'm going to put my chrome switch covers on. And if you're local and you want to ride with us, you can contact me at bctruck@gmail.com. We're going to be riding Tuesday. It's going to be 70 plus and mostly sunny. See ya. All right, got mine running. Now I'm going to go crank Bev's up just to make sure the battery's charged and all that. I just put a new battery in it, and it was very hard to do because somebody smashed into this with a lawnmower. And all right, here we go. It's going to take a few tries. I'll leave it off for a second. Let hers run about 10-15 minutes and shut both mine and hers off. I think I'll go check the mail. I'm expecting something. And some more? Wait, don't go, don't go, don't go. Come on. All right. Here you go, baby. Here you go. You got to move back a little bit because you've already tried to bite my hand. You're not used to this. Right there. You're stepping on it. There you go. Here's another one. Come here, sweetie. There you go. Man, you got one thick coat. You know that? You are well prepared for the winter. Here you go, right here. She's worried about my dogs. My dogs are out and she knows it. Okay, hold on. Let me get you another one. Since you can't seem to find that, how about this? How about this? Oh, that's too much. These are meant to be treats. All right, I'll move back. Come on, I'll get out the way. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. You found it. The trust is building slowly, very, very slowly. I don't know if you can hear the wind, but it is picking up. We're going to have gusts up to 40 miles an hour today. Okay, she's still feeling a little bit untrustworthy about me being this close to her while she's eating, because I guess when they're eating is when they're really vulnerable. And my inside cat, shop cat, she sits right here and watches that cat eat. And that cat knows she's here. Interesting. Anyway, I did not come out here to spend any time, really. I'm going to my other shop and put some chrome. My wife bought new mirrors and I bought a couple of small pieces of chrome for my bike, and let's go put them on.